Oh my god! Let's go! How's it going, everybody? Dotadoya here, back with another video.
How's it going, everybody? Dotadoya here, back with another Dragon Ball FighterZ video for you all today.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not Dotadoya, but before anyone says anything, I'm not plagiarizing him because I just thought that I just thought it would be funny to kind of mimic one of my favorite content creators of all time who played Dragon Ball FighterZ back in 2019 to 2020, or when I used to watch him. Anyway, the point of me making this video today is due to the fact that, you know, recently I've been frustrated with Apex. I've been solo queuing so much by myself in ranked, and this new ranked system has been really testing my mettle. And what I wanted to say is that people suck at this game. You know, I guess people won't understand what I'm saying now, but I'm going to give an example of what I'm talking about. One more time, baby. One more time, baby. One more time. You guys, I'm being focused. What the frick? What are you guys doing? What? Oh my god. This is why hard study. Are you kidding me? You guys were so separated. Freaking Wraith all the way in the back. Freaking. Oh my god. I can't speak without saying inappropriate things. Literally free. The guy is not even like, what the heck is that? I'm gonna look at the gameplay there again because that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. What the hell? Okay. I'm calm again. Alright, what the freak was this, man? Okay, I have freaking Jassim helping me out here, kinda, but dude's not even shooting. I don't even know what the freak he's doing. I'm getting freaking hard focused, and I got down instantly. Like, what are you doing, man? And then this guy over here is just chilling. Like, why? And he's still here. I want to. I hate solo queuing. I had my back turned for 1 second. 1 second. He's immediately here, and Jassim is not doing a single thing. Freaking Jassim, bro. I will never name my child Jassim. Freaking embarrassment. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I was tilted. I was very tilted. Tilted. So the point. So there are a few points that I want to make. Let me just pull up this. I put in a notepad the 3 pillars of Apex, and what the 3 pillars of Apex are essentially is skill, confidence, and awareness. So what do I mean by skill, confidence, and awareness? What I mean is this. Apex is one of the hardest games I've ever played. I've been playing video games since I was about 4 years old. And I can say with confidence that I have a good amount of knowledge when it comes to the game. I'm not saying I'm the best at Apex. In fact, I think there's a lot that I still have to learn. I think there's a lot of players that are a lot better than me in terms of skill, aim, you know, whatever, experience. I've only been playing this game on PC since season 10. So there's been people that have been playing since the game began for like the last 3 years, and sometimes I envy them. I'm like, damn, man, I wish I had a gaming PC. I wish I wasn't busy with school. I had my own reasons as to why I didn't play Apex during that time. I've been playing since season 10. Even since the beginning of me playing the game, there are a couple things that I picked up on. Firstly, my aim wasn't perfect. I've never touched M&K for FPS. Like, I played Counter-Strike Go, I played other games like Call of Duty on PC, but I never actually trained my aim as much. So when I got to Apex, I had a lot of work to do. One of the big things, the first pillar I would say is skill. And what do I mean by skill? What I mean by skill is this: aim. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just aiming, movement in general, how to move around the game, how to maneuver around your surroundings, how used to aiming a person is important, and what level of experience they have. So when I came into this game, I didn't have any of that because I didn't really actively practice my M&K skills, my mouse keyboard skills, and I was playing at a very high DPI, and I still do. Right now I play at 2400 DPI. I know people will say, "Oh, but dude, that's so high. You should lower that." Dude, it's the most comfortable DPI for me. Yes, it's very sensitive. Like, I have to make really subtle movements, but it's what works for me. So I had to train that. If you can master those two, you should be able to get by just fine. Now, the other pillar was, what is it? Confidence. And what I mean by confidence is this. A lot of people are too scared to take fights in this game, which is one of the biggest factors of playing Apex is having the confidence to push teams, even when it's a little scary. And yes, you know, when people first start playing the game, they're gonna be a little scared to push teams. Like I remember when I was still kind of learning the game, like I wasn't confident to push certain teams, or I wasn't confident with certain situations that I would get placed in. And I wasn't confident at all with hot dropping. You know, having the confidence to push teams, having the confidence to manage certain situations, to be still and calm under pressure or high intensity situations is what's required, because this game has a lot of different scenarios that you get placed in, whether it be like at the beginning of the game, whether it be an end game when you're in round 4 or round 5 and you're about to be in final ring and you already have like 4 or 5 teams at the end. You got to have your mental state intact so that you can basically be sober and calm enough to handle these situations. The third thing I would say is awareness. I feel like when it comes to awareness, what I mean is this, you know, a lot of people don't have this in this game. I feel like having a balance between knowing what to push, knowing when to push, and knowing when to push back. A lot of why I think a lot of people lack this type of awareness is because it kind of ties back to confidence, right? People aren't sure. Sometimes if people aren't sure of the scenario, they get hesitant, they get scared, and they don't know what to do. If they don't know what's going on, they're just too hesitant to do anything. But there are situations where, for example, sometimes there's an opening, an opportunity to push a team, and it's guaranteed. It's free. Sometimes it's free. Sometimes it's guaranteed that if they play their cards right, the squad that's going to push the other squad is going to get the squad wipe. Sometimes, unfortunately, if it's because they're too scared, or if it's because they're too unsure of what could happen or the outcome, they're going to push back. And this has repercussions. One of those repercussions being that if you push back too much, you're going to end up dead. Another team's going to push you, or you're going to run into another team and they're going to push you instead. And this happens so often. It makes me so upset, because when people get too afraid or they're too unsure of like what's the scenario and whether they should push or not, sometimes it ends up biting them in the butt. And it's really all just about awareness of what could happen, and that comes with confidence. And like these things kind of work in tandem. Having the skill, having the confidence, having the awareness. If you have the skill, then you'll have the confidence to push, and you have the confidence to push, then most likely you're going to be more aware of what's happening around you. And if you're aware, then you're going to end up pushing, and you're going to end up having, most likely, if you're trained enough and you're more developed in your skill, whether it be on controller or mouse and keyboard, you're going to end up applying that skill to that situation that you just quickly evaluated. You see, the way my mind works with video games is that I quickly process situations. I remember I was playing with a team not too long ago, and I would try to explain to them, listen, man, like when I make call outs, like I quickly process them. I don't go over analyzing every single detail. I quickly think, okay, this is what I got to do. I feel like this is the situation that I have to create, and I'm going to create it right now. I'm going to make the call out here, and I don't have to overanalyze it. Like I'm just confident in my ability to make this call out, and I'm going to tell my teammates. You know, when I would tell my teammates these things, eventually we got over this hurdle. I'm just using this as an example. I'm not trying to dog on my teammate or whatever, but he would question like, oh, you know, but why aren't you analyzing these things and stuff like that? And I'm just like, dude, like my mind works differently. This is how I think in game. This is how I analyze in game. I try to process things quickly, and I quickly make a decision, whether it would be to reset at a certain area or to get a better angle or whatever, because I think this might make the outcome a lot better in this certain situation. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to my mental processing in this game, that's how I function. Okay, I haven't freaking just seen how this